All right, so we bought our first cryptos. Now, what we want to do is start transferring them from wallet to wallet and to our other exchanges. So let's do this. We'll send some coins from Quadriga to our blockchain wallet, so our online wallet. We'll send some other coins from Quadriga to our Exodus wallet, so our multi-asset client. And then we'll send the currencies from those two wallets to Binance and Bittrex exchanges where we can buy more altcoins, right? Okay, so where do we go? We go to Quadriga first. So we want to go from Quadriga to our blockchain wallet. Okay, so let's actually log into our blockchain wallet first, get our public key, so our address where we send the money, then go to Quadriga and send the money from Quadriga to our blockchain wallet. Okay, so let's go here and let's go to blockchain. So we'll go blockchain.info, free wallet, and login. I just want to log in. It's already saved. Click login. Okay. So I'm in. I have nothing. There's no money. There's nothing in there. Now, what I can do is click on what I would like. So Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash. I would like to send my Bitcoins there. Okay, so great. So let's do this. Let's click on Bitcoin. Okay, and let's click request. Copy and share address. So this is my address. This is my Bitcoin address to get money. So if I want to get money, I can give this address to anybody and they can send me money there. It's my public key. So I'll copy this. And then what do I want to do? I want to go on Quadriga and withdraw the money from there. So I have Quadriga open here, Quadriga CX. It's already open. Remember, I have 0.1190 Bitcoins. Well, I can go there and click withdraw. Now, when I click withdraw, it tells me, okay, important, withdrawing to different currency wallet may result in the loss of your coins. So I have to withdraw to a Bitcoin wallet. I have to give a key that belongs to a Bitcoin wallet. If I give a random address or a false address or a fake address, I lose my money, right? So you have to make sure that the address you copied is the same. 18 and then finishes with JH. Let me just double check. 18 JH, that's the right address. I'm good, but always double check so you don't put the wrong address. How many do you want to transfer? I'll just put the maximum. I'll send all my Bitcoins to this wallet and I'll send the Ethereums to the other wallet. So I'll submit. Now, to authenticate your withdrawal, an email has been containing a confirmation code. Send it. Okay, so confirm. So I actually got to check my emails. Give me a second. Okay, confirmation code. Oops. Here we go. All right, so your request to withdraw Bitcoin has been queued and will be processed shortly. So again, it's very safe. They asked me to, before logging into Quadriga, I had to use my 2FA, so my phone to log in, and then to transfer the coins, I had to use my email as well. So it's very, very safe. Now, if I go here and I check on my Bitcoins, it says there's a pending withdrawal, and here it is, it's pending. Now, I can go back on my blockchain wallet and see, is there anything? No, there's nothing there yet. So, let's log back in. There's nothing there yet. Now, like we know with Bitcoin, every block that gets confirmed takes about 10 minutes. So it might take, 40 minutes to an hour for me to get my funds. Now, can I see where my transaction is? Can I see it in the blockchain? Yes, I can. There's something that's called the Block Explorer. Now, a block explorer is just a website or an application that permits you to watch the blockchain. And by that, you can follow your transaction. You can see it if it's in a block or not, if it's being confirmed or not, and how many confirmations it has received. So I can just write Block Explorer in Google, click on it, and then here I could search a block, so a block number or a transaction address. So here you can see that the latest blocks that were mined, there was one 26 minutes ago. Here I clicked select all. One of them was 3 minutes ago. Then another one was 3 minutes before that. Another one a few minutes before that. So these are the blocks that got mined and how many transactions each of them had and the size of the blocks. So a block explorer, you can really go over any block and see the transactions that were in there, the hash of the transaction. Here I can see these are the last transactions. This transaction was for 12 Bitcoins. I can click on it and see where it went. And okay, so it's not loading, but yeah, so basically when you're, here we go. So this was the transaction and this is where the block where it was included. So, you know, when you're thinking about the blockchain and about cryptocurrencies and everybody's like, well, you know, it's very safe and not only it's very safe, but you're anonym in a way. But the thing is, cryptocurrencies are pseudonym. So that means it's not really anonymous because you can view everything. Everything is there. It's just your name isn't there and it's an address instead. But if somebody knows what your address is, he can see all the transactions that were made through it. He can see all the funds that came in and came out. If I have a company and I give you my public address, well, you can check all the entries and all the exits from this address. You can know exactly how much money I have, right? Unless I have different addresses and I didn't give them to you. So it's not anonymous, it's pseudonymous. So pseudonymous, pseudonym. I can say it in French, I can't say it in English. But yeah, so just something to consider, everything is public. And these transactions, not only are they public, but you can see all their history. So if I get a Bitcoin from somebody, I can see who he got it from and who he got it from and all the history of that Bitcoin, right? And that's something else that's not available in cash. So all cash is equal, but cryptocurrencies, they have a history. And one crypto you might have gotten from somebody else, or one other cryptocurrency, maybe there's a terrorist that had it, so you don't want to have that because it's money from them. So they have histories. The cryptocurrency, right? Where did they come from? Who owned it before you? In cash or with fiat currency, it's not the same. So let's get back here on our transfer. Let's see where we're at now. The pending transaction. Did we start sending or no? Okay, so I want to check this wallet address on the Block Explorer. Here we go. Oops, no, that's something else. Where is this transaction? Here. Okay, I'll copy back the address, put it in the Block Explorer. Let's see if we can find something. Okay, nothing. There's nothing received, nothing sent, nothing's happening with this address. So apparently here, Quadriga is a bit slow on sending it. Okay, so while we're sending this one, because it's pending, so I believe here are not completed, then click cancel. I believe here Quadriga, they take a bit of time before they actually send it. So once they send it and it gets on the blockchain, you should be able to view where it is on the blockchain, and we'll recheck in a few minutes. But some other exchanges, as soon as you send it, you'll start seeing it on the blockchain. Now, let's transfer also the Ethereums. Now, the Ethereums, let's transfer them to, where are we going to transfer them? I believe we said Exodus. So we'll send to Exodus wallet the Ethereum. So Exodus, open that one up. All right. Yeah, this is, block explorers are pretty interesting. You should just, go on one of those sites and just walk through them. And you can see, when there's a lot of transactions going or the market is going really crazy, you'll see, so many transactions coming in and whatnot. Okay, so Exodus, what do I want? Wallet, I want to receive. What I want to receive, I want to receive some Ethereum. So I click Ethereum, I click receive. It gives me my wallet address. I copy this address, starts with 0x442, it ends with. So I'll get back on Quadriga, and then I'll go here and withdraw the Ethereums. This is the address 0x442. How much? The maximum amount. Submit. Again, it sends me an email. I'll go back in my emails, check. Okay, here is the confirmation code. This. And okay, your request to withdraw Ether has been queued and will be processed shortly. Okay, so let's open also an Ethereum block explorer. Ethereum block explorer. And Ethereum block explorer is going to be the same thing, but for Ethereum. And what you're going to realize with Ethereum is that the blocks here that get mined, you see here, or minted, or no, they're getting mined for now. There's one 45 seconds ago, one 1 minute ago, one 1 minute and 8 seconds, 18 seconds, 24 seconds. So they're about 10 to 15 seconds apart, right? Now let's see for this address, so I can track my transaction as well. So Ether, I'll copy this address and I'll put it here. And let's see if we can find anything on there. There we go. No. Oh, I gotta log in maybe. Let's check another one. Ether chain. So another Ethereum blockchain block number. Okay. Nothing yet. So nothing yet on both of those. Let me come back to. So where should this be? Account history. Yeah, withdrawals. Okay, so the Ether here says completed and completed. That means they were sent out. Great. So if they're sent out, let's now go check. Let's check here. Oh, here we go. So in my blockchain wallet, what do I have? I have 0.119038 Bitcoins. So that's received. Let's see. Do I have the full confirmation? Okay, so it says here it came from to my Bitcoin wallet, and this is where it came from. Received that just a minute ago. And here it says pending 0/3 confirmations. Your transaction will be completed after it has 3 confirmations. What does that mean? That means they want the block where my transaction is in to be confirmed, but for there to be 2 more blocks after that are confirmed, for them to be certain that this is a correct transaction. And then I can start using it, right? So right now I can't use it. I can't transfer it somewhere else. It's still not confirmed. It's still pending. Now, Ethereum is way quicker, right? So if I check here, Ethereum is already here. Received a few seconds ago, this amount. So now if I check on my portfolio, I have one asset, which is Ethereum. And here it is. And this one is already done. It's already confirmed. Let's see here. If I go back on the Ethereum block Explorer. So if I go back here on the Ethereum Block Explorer, look at this. I have my transaction, which was done 4 minutes ago for 71009, and this was the fee that I was charged. And this is where it was from, where it went to. So you have it here and the amount for it. So you can track something like a transaction very easily. Somebody sends you money, you can check and you can see, has it been received? Has it not been received? Or if I'm not home and I want to check my wallet to see if somebody paid me for something, I can just plug my wallet number, my public key number in any Block Explorer and see what went through, or if it hasn't went through, right? And here, so this amount is what I got on Exodus, right? Here we go. And that's it. So you can see it on the Block Explorer. But again, you see how Ethereum was quick to get for me to get it. And something else like Bitcoin is way slower. And Bitcoin, I'm still waiting on it. So next step is I want to go from the Exodus wallet to Binance. Okay, great. So I'll go in my Binance account. So Binance account, I'm already logged in here. So in the Binance account, you have a few things up here that you can use. Exchange is what we're mostly going to be using to buy and sell. Then there's other things like Labs, Launchpad, Info, Academy to learn some stuff and get some information on some coins. I rarely use those, if ever, to be honest. This is where you're going to be most of the time. Then you have your accounts here. News, also never have checked their news. But even orders you can see on the exchange. So instead of seeing your orders here or your order history or trade history, you usually see it through the exchange. But if you do want to download your trade histories, you could do that. Now, this part here is where you fund your account. So if I want to see my balances, how much funds I have, well, these are the coins that I have. VeChain, Icon, Ontology, One, Gas, Neo, Binance Coin. I have them all here. This is the quantity that I have of each. This is the value of each of them in Bitcoin. This is the whole value of these coins in Bitcoin and then in US dollars. So if I want to withdraw one of these, I can just click on the withdraw here. If I want to deposit more, I can click on the deposit. If I want to trade, I can click on trade. Or I could just go in the deposit section and deposit my Ethereums. So right now, remember, I don't have any Ethereum here. I'm going to go ahead and just deposit some Ethereum. So I'll go here. It tells me, okay, well, which coin do you want to deposit? I can select, I'll put ETH for Ethereum. Here we go, Ethereum. I click on it. It tells me you have this amount. Okay, so I have 0.000 something. Okay, this is the deposit address. Let's copy the address. Starts with 0x, finishes with 55. I'll go to my Exodus and say that I want to send this amount. So I will send. It's going to tell me which address. It's this address. How much do I want to send? Oops. How much do I want to send? I want to send the total Ethereum amount. So 7099. And how much is remaining? 99. I get 3161. I'll use all of it. Okay. Send it. Yes, please. Send it. Send. Okay, and it's sending to this address. Success. Thank you. So now it's gone. This should be pretty quick. So if I go here on deposits, okay, so obviously it's going to take a bit longer. So 10 to 15 seconds per block, a few blocks for them to trust that it is a correct transaction, and then it'll pop up here. Meanwhile, let's get back and check on this Bitcoin transaction. Is Bitcoin transaction in yet? Okay, let's log back in here. So Bitcoin, oh, okay, pending 1 out of 3 confirmations. Amazing, finally. So it's in one block. Now, if I go back here and then I check here, let's see, do I have something wrong? Oh, pending 2 confirmations out of 3. Okay. So this is where it's going. Bitcoin Block Explorer. So let's use, oops. Let's use this block explorer instead. But yeah, if you use this block explorer, I put in my key here, my public key, enter, and then here we go. Bitcoin address, here it is, the total received, number of transactions, 1, and that's it, right? So you can see the transaction here, and you see how many confirmations did it have? 2 confirmations for this amount. So when you're using a block explorer, you can really, see your transaction or see anybody else's transaction and see how far along it got. If you're sending somebody funds, make sure it's getting, 4 confirmations or something around that, so you can be certain that it is in the longest blockchain and it will remain there. So now let's get back to the Binance account. Now back in the Binance account, Ethereum coins should be in there. Oh, here we go. So Ethereum is the amount is here, but it's still deposit did not arrive. So it's not there yet. So confirming 6 out of 30. So they want 30 blocks. Anyway, it's super quick. And then the funds would be in there. And that's it, right? So Ethereums are in. I've already went from my Quadriga to Exodus, and then from Exodus to the Binance account, right? Bitcoin is still on its way from Quadriga to our blockchain accounts. Okay. Now, is transaction confirmed? Perfect. It's in our blockchain account. So let's send these Bitcoins now to another exchange. Let's send them to Bittrex. Okay. So I'll send them. Oops. So yeah, let's send the Bitcoins to, and then I gotta get the address of my Bittrex exchange where I want to send them to. So I'll go here, go in my Bittrex exchange, and I have it open here. And Bittrex is the same thing. You have settings, and then you have your wallets where you can withdraw and deposit stuff. You have your orders, and you have your market where you can trade, which we'll look at later. So we go in wallets, and then what do we want to do? We want to deposit. So it's actually, you got to go through here. So I'll go, these are your balances. I have nothing in the Bittrex account. So I'll put BTC. I'll remove, hide 0 balances. Okay, so BTC, if I take this off, you have all the coins, right? If I put BTC, there's Bitcoin. I would click on, you have this is make a deposit or make a withdrawal. I'll click on make a deposit. It tells me, okay, this is your address. I click copy. I go here and I'm like, okay, I want to send this amount. So I click send, Bitcoins, where, here, double check that this is the correct address. Perfect. Amount 0.11903825. Okay, it tells me what type of fees. Okay, use maximum. What type of fees do you want to put? If I use regular, estimated time would be 1+ hour. And the fees I would be paying would be 4 cents. So you know what? Let me put a bit more fees. Okay, so I'll put 5 cents. And it would take between 0 minutes to 60 minutes. Okay, let's send it. Continue, send the Bitcoins. Thank you. So right now, at one point, there should be a pending deposit on Bittrex. Okay, and it should show up pretty quickly compared to from Quadriga because they send it way quicker. So then it would get on the blockchain quicker, but then we would have to wait until there's enough confirmations before I can start using it. Okay, and we can wait here and see it pop up. But that's it. Let's get back to the Binance deposits. And let's see here. Okay, I'm still sick. Let's refresh. Ethereum, we're at 27 over 30 confirmed. Let's get back to my balance to see if it shows up or not yet. So it still doesn't show up as part of my balance because it's still not confirmed. Let's go back into deposits. We're at 28 confirmations. Okay, so maybe 20 more seconds and it should be at 30 confirmations, and I could start using my Ethereums on this exchange to buy some of the other altcoins, right? Okay, so it just got confirmed. So the Ethereum is deposited. If I go on my balance and I check, look at this, I now have Ethereum as well, 0.71, and that's worth 0.03 Bitcoins. And here we go, now it's part of my portfolio on the Binance exchange. Let's check in back with Bittrex. Pending deposits, still not in yet. It should be in shortly, so let's just wait a few seconds and see when it starts loading. Okay, so since it's taking a bit of time to get our Bitcoins into the Bittrex account, we'll start the next lecture, and while we're doing that, we'll probably receive the Bitcoins by then. So just to recap, we've sent from Quadriga some Bitcoins to our blockchain wallet. We received it, they got 3 confirmations, and they were available for use. So we then send the Bitcoins from the blockchain wallet to Bittrex. It's taking some time. There's a lot of transactions on the blockchain right now. So we'll make sure they arrived in the next lecture. Now, from Quadriga, we send some Ethereums to our Exodus wallet. That came in pretty quickly. And then from the Exodus wallet to Binance, and that's already in pretty quickly. And that's how you can see that, Ethereum is so much quicker, and the benefits of having a quicker transaction time. And if I actually just go back on the block explorer for Ethereum, you can see here, using my address, my entry when I received the coins, the Ethereums, and when I send them out. So I have my in and my out. So if somebody has your address, they can see all the transactions you've done. Okay. So that being said, that I hope explains how you can how you can transfer coins from one wallet to the other, or from one wallet to exchange, or from an exchange to an exchange. As long as you have a public key, you give it to the other wallet and it can send the coins to that other wallet.